Hello everybody and welcome back to Create Chronicles, Bosses and Beyond. Hi. Welcome back. So there's been a couple developments that I should probably go over. One, I finally actually uploaded the first episode of this series. Woo! I know we're on like episode like 10 almost, I think. I'm not keeping track of these episode numbers, but we're pretty far. And I finally uploaded the first episode, so congratulations to me for not being lazy! Yay! Yeah, I'm really bad at uploading. Anyways, yeah. So we finally actually started uploading the series, which is super awesome, because it means some of you have seen it by now. I mean, if you're watching this episode, hopefully you've seen the first episode and the other episodes as well, but hey, if you just randomly found this video, that's awesome. You should go check out the other stuff we have on this channel and then come back to this. Yeah. Anyways, second development is our third factory building is made. As you can see, we got our power plant finished, which I have yet to actually upgrade. So it's just kind of still making 5,000, 5,000 power, which is not bad, but it's gotta, but we made this now, and this is kind of our foundry. One thing I actually did change is you'll see like a lot of my buildings are made out of a type of brick. Over here, we used mud and brick, which I think actually turned out really nice. But this building is actually made of brick, but it's made out of tuff. This is actually polished tuff, flat tuff bricks, and then layered tuff bricks. So I couldn't actually use tuff for the floor, which I usually do. I usually have tuff as the floor and tuff pillars. Well, that would be really a lot of tuff. The building would be like almost all tuff. So here we actually have a polished stone floor with deep slate pillars, which I think is really nice. And then also the roof, I didn't want it to just look like that twice. So what we have here is a nice slanted roof, and then this one just is, just a triangle up topping. But I thought this turned out really nice. I saw some pictures of actual foundries online, and I was like, you know what? I like that design. So I wanted this kind of like flat area here, and then like a second level. The second level technically doesn't actually exist. If I come up here, you'll just notice it's just a balcony. But yeah. Anyways, on to the more important things. I figured out how to actually build these things, and I built them. I moved over our little blasting things. So this is actually 2 blasting ones and a smoker, which is great. So we can actually smoke stuff. I'll just grab some of this cobblestone. Just a stack should be fine. We take the cobblestone. We run over here. We throw it into here. And what that does, it takes the cobblestone and it turns it into gravel. What we do with the gravel is then we come over here, we smoke it, and it turns it into andesite. So I got a lot of andesite in there right now. But now we literally have unlimited andesite. All we need really is unlimited metal, and we can make andesite alloys forever. But we're not really at that stage yet. I don't have anything that's really automated either. This is all manual inputs. So yeah, but anyways, over here is the more interesting stuff. Anyways, the new things that I've set up. I thought I was going to make a video of me building it, but it wasn't really that interesting. It was a lot of me tinkering around trying to figure out stuff. So I thought it'd just be better if I built it and then explained it. And then also there's the thing behind me that I'll explain in a minute. So this is our coke oven. This thing makes coke. All right. So if we come over here, I'll just grab some coal. Some coal. There we go. We are barely any coal. That's not good. I'm gonna have to go mining. We come over here. We come up here, and I just toss this coal right there. Coal gets sucked into the machine, and boom, it takes that, and it will turn the coal into coke coal. Oh, that's not running. Oh, that's not good. I forgot to actually turn that on. Oh, hold on one second. All right, I fixed it. It doesn't look the best, but it works. And that's all we do here at Ravec yeah. Ravec Industries, Ravec Incorporated. Other cool words to call my company. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, what this does is it takes the coal and it turns it into coke. It takes a very long time, so they recommend that you actually have multiple. So I'm actually planning on having 3. This is just the first one. It takes a lot to make it, so. But yeah, I plan on making 3, so we'll have 2. We'll have a second one here and a third one here, and that's kind of the plan. So, what this does is it makes the coke, and the coke also has a byproduct called creosote, whatever that is. Creo. I'm gonna call it creosote. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Creosote.
Anyways, yeah. So what we do with that is we take the coke, we crush it in that bad boy, and it creates this item called coal coke dust. With the coal coke dust is what we need to make steel. So if we come back here, we need to make this thing called blasting mixture. That's not how you spell blast. Blasting mixture. So this is blasting mixture. It requires lime sand and crushed raw iron. I think I might have some. Yeah, I got 38. Yeah, you just use lime sand, which I believe is just by crushing. Yeah, you crush limestone or millet, and then it turns into that. Then you just crush iron, get the crushed raw iron. Oh, there's a zombie on my roof with a shovel. All right, so then you come up here. You throw everything into the top. So I will just throw that there, and now this will start working. So you'll see how it says 38 blasting mixture, and then 11 just went down by 1 coal coke mix. What's this going to do is it's going to combine them and turn them into the molten steel that we want. They will then get pumped out. I've actually set it up so slag goes that way, molten steel goes that way. Molten steel will come up in here. It will get squirted out into this thing where there's actually a little bit of molten steel in the moment. And then it will fall into here, and then steel will go into there. So I just kind of got to wait. Okay, there you go. As you can see, now we actually have molten steel in there. And you can see the slag is going into there. Squirting slag in there. The once the slag is all gone, we should then get the steel. So just wait for that to happen. All right, so I just realized that apparently I was actually just spewing slag all over the floor the whole time, rather than actually, because you apparently can't actually connect a smart pipe. You have to connect it to a pipe, and then it will go in. So that's why it was not working. I fixed it though, so now we see we have the molten steel squirting into here, thus making molten steel turn into a steel ingot. So once that finishes smelting, we'll have a steel ingot pop out of there and go right into there. Gotta wait for it to happen. Any second now. Oh, it happened. It happened. Steel ingot. Look at this. Oh, look at that beauty right there. Now we have access to steel and all the fun things that making steel comes with. So, you know, we can make rebar, which is used for a compact engine, or a turbine blade, whichever that's used for. That's used to make a turbine engine, which is then a turbine engine back. I don't know what they're used for, but there's something. I honestly don't know. Anyways, but yeah, we have access to steel now, which is super awesome. I've been crushing down some obsidian, as you saw. We got this obsidian powder, so I just keep throwing the obsidian that I get, you know, return into there, throw gravel into there, and then I'll come over here. So back to what we were doing before was we were trying to get the next upgrade in the sequence line, and to do that we went to the magnetic caves and we got the scrap metal. Scrap metal we then need to now use, and we have to throw it on to here. This full again? Oh, okay, that's okay. We take the scrap metal, and it was just gonna get super slowly. It's just gonna take a little time to slowly go by due to the fact that I used a stack. Maybe I'm just gonna do one, just so then it goes by quickly. And that turned it into metal. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, it says you can put a filter onto it. Okay, cool. Now if I put the filter onto it, boop, now that I filtered it, now if I throw anything onto it, it should just give me what I want and not these metal plates, which is yucky.
Metal plates? That's not something I want.
Any second now. There we go. More metal rebar. Isn't that awesome? Now we got metal rebar, and we need metal rebar for making the locomotive, which is the next thing that's on our list. So we need to do it about 3 times. It is a 5 piece thing, so it uses one sturdy sheet, 1 slime ball, 2 rebar, and then it gets pressed with an 85% chance. And that was 5 I said, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one's set up for that. All right, well, it's all set up. We got our sturdy sheets, we've got our slime balls, we've got our metal rebar, and we've got our little press. Last thing to do is to throw on some mechanisms and let them go right round, baby. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't take myself seriously when I say really dumb stuff like that. Like, yeah. I don't know. All right, this should be it. Bonk. There it is. Yum. Yum. Oh, 3 for 3. 3, 4, 3. Yes, 3 for 3. Woo! 3, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3. We freaking did it. 3, 4, 3. But first, I need a brass casing, which comes from brass on a log. That's not how you spell log. Stripped dark oak. Boom. We put you onto you, and then I'll take one of you back. And then put those there. Point. That gives me the logistic age. Woot woot. Locomotive machine. Are you guys ready for this? Boom. Pow. Chapter 5. Sorry, we're done chapter 4. What am I on? I've already technically started chapter 5 by actually making that all the iron stuff. So cool. This is awesome. I feel like I'm doing something, you know? I know I'm playing a video game and it's Minecraft, but I feel like I'm also being like productive, I guess. I know I often play Minecraft and I feel like I'm not doing anything. I'm like, man, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. Okay, next we are making the steel mechanism, which is 4 deploys twice around. And do I have a 4 deployer yet? Or I have a 3, I have a 3. And that is technically a 4 deployer, but that's also... So I guess we're gonna make our 4 deployer range right here. So we'll be right back once I have that made. Alright, so I've set everything up. We've got our steel, we've got the aluminum, we got the screws, and we got the driver. That's everything we should need to make the steel mechanism. So I know there is this option. I don't really know why. Locomotive versus heavy steel plate, which is just more steel, which is super easy to make. So obviously we're going to go with the cheaper option rather than making the locomotive, which comes from precision, which comes from valve, which comes from rotation. Because I feel like that'd be a lot. A lot of ways, to be honest. So I'm just going to do 3 at the moment, just so then we can get the process done. Because I didn't really do the math, which I should have. But instead of doing math, I decided just to say, nah. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, honestly. I was watching the first episode. First off, the first episode's really bad, so I appreciate, you know, if you're actually staying through this series to get to this point, because it was bad. It was steel mechanism. I'm not gonna lie, it was probably not one of my best videos ever made. But man, we've come so far and I feel so accomplished, and I'm really excited to see where else we're gonna go with this series, honestly, because there's so much stuff still to do. Right? We're not even close to being in space yet, right? We're just getting to maybe rocket fuel is what we're getting close to. Right? Before even that, though, we have to go and find the fuel. And then we need to like look into all this stuff. Like, I feel like this has been a very long challenge, but at the same time, I'm having a really awesome time. And I highly do recommend check out this mod pack. This mod pack is really well made. Person making it really awesome. You know, if you end up checking out this video, that'd be crazy for one. Hi, you know, thank you for making an awesome mod pack. I'm really enjoying it. You've added a lot of really awesome mods into the pack. Some things, you know, obviously I'm not 100%, you know, I'm using Altamine, which I added myself, and also my own map, but that's because I'm very picky and I just have things that I must have in life. So awkward. Anyways, yes, back on the topic. So we're gonna have to like find oil to make rocket fuel, I guess, or bucket of biofuel. So I guess we use diesel. So I guess we make Astral Fuel, which is a mixture of diesel and biofuel. Diesel comes from crude oil, and it turns into all of these. So we'll have to make like a distillery plant then, and then we'd be able to get the diesel, which we would then mix with biofuel to make Astral Fuel, which would have to be place caked. That's okay. There's so much to do, and so little time to do it. So we got into the steel mechanism, so that's now done. So our next step is to actually look into finding oil. So a surface scanner shows how far away. Ooh, you get a diamond pickaxe. That's cool. But an oil source is with an approximate 8-block margin of error. The oil source is found at bedrock. The surface scanner isn't very accurate. It's recommended to do search around the bedrock Where scanning had pointed to or looking at the location. Good luck. The objective of this chapter is to make Astral rocket fuel. Woo! So this is what we want to make. It's used to like crude oil, so we'll need some type of thing to power it. Providing the machine with rotational makes it scan for the nearest oil. If a deposit is found, the compass will point towards its location. I guess, okay, so I guess that's the little compass right there on top, I guess. And then this will point to wherever the oil is. So we'll have to kind of like pinpoint its location, but that's okay. Well, I'll figure that out. First, I have to actually make the thing. All right, that's not too hard. I'll make that and we'll be right back. And then we can go start our quest for oil. That's right. We're becoming America, land of the oil. All right, well, I made it. It's right behind me. It says it's about 35 blocks to that direction. So I'm just gonna break that. So it's 35 blocks this way. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, 38. All right, and now it's 71 blocks that way. All right, setting it back up, scanning the surface, and 10 blocks back. Okay, this is about 10, and so it should estimate 28 blocks. What do you mean? 50 blocks. Okay, this thing is just messing with me at this point. 83 blocks that way. All right, this flag thing popped up. And it says about 7 blocks in that direction. So we're going to dig right here. We're going to dig straight down and clear out an area and hopefully find what we are looking for. So this is the point that I first found what the oil marker. I just want to put like a little thing. All right. Ow. I'm just going to dig straight down all the way to bedrock and then hopefully just find oil, I guess. All right, I'm just going to dig around and hopefully find some oil. I found it. At first, I thought this was like the void. I thought I was looking into the void, but this is it. We found oil, boys! Woo! Wait a second. What's that sound? No, I'm just kidding. All right, we found freaking oil, which is amazing. Can I just like scoop this up with a bucket? Is that possible? I didn't bring a bucket. The disappointment. I'll go grab some building materials to probably build like a little platform, and then I wish I could freaking break this. All right, yeah. Let me go quickly grab some materials, and then hopefully also some things to build like a floor, and we'll be right back once I've made a little floor for me. Well, it's been a couple hours, but I figured this thing out. So, yes, look at this. It's working. Look at it. It's, I don't actually know. How do I get the oil out of this? It's a good question, actually. Do I have any pipes? I don't have any pipes. Hold on. I made this elevator. This is why it took a little bit longer than it should have. I made this I built an elevator because I wanted to. I've never made an elevator before, and I thought it'd be cool to have rather than just having a hole that I'm constantly jumping down. So I actually spent the time researching and trying to figure out how, and here we are. I'm in a freaking elevator. I love this thing. I think it turned out really well, in my opinion. Oh, this elevator is so cool. Oh my gosh, I've never I never realized how cool Create really was with the elevators. Like trains. Trains seem terrifying. Cool, but also terrifying. Because I've never actually used trains, and we're gonna have to fuel them and all that, and it's like, anyways, we will need a distillation thing, so that will probably be up top. I will probably have to find a way to get it up. So, like, I don't exactly know where the oil is exactly. Like, is it in here? I think it's in here, and I think I, like, plug, like, that into it, and then, like, this, like... Alright, that plan's not gonna work. There's literal netherrack in my way. Or bedrock, thank you. Words are hard. Alright, and then I will just put a tank right here, actually, now that I realize. I could just break that. There we go. There we are, and now all I have to do is turn this bad boy on somehow. And hopefully that will suck out the oil and put it in there. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Look at that. Oil, baby. We're making oil. Oh, we're making oil. Yeah, we're making oil. Yeah, we are making oil. It's so freaking cool. I feel so cool. Making oil. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. I need to light up this place a bit more. I was thinking of building the pipe all the way up. I just thought it'd be like a lot easier if I just built it underground. So that's why we have an underground oil pump. Hello, it's me once again. I seem like I keep doing this like way too often. So yeah, anyways, so don't there's a hole there. Don't do what I did. All right, what I did was dumb. Make the industrial pipes and go all the way up to the surface if that's where you're gonna have your distillery. Don't do what I thought was the right idea, because what I did was dumb. I'm dumb. Industrial pipes are good, and I'm just not smart. So just don't do what I did. Just go all the way up to the surface. Don't be like me. Don't be dumb like I am. Okay, PSA over. Goodbye. There's a hole somewhere here. There we go. Bye. So I'm over here. This is where we have our main factory. So I'm gonna have to like clear out this area and make a little factory area, because we're gonna make the distillation place, and then we get all these different types of buckets: gasoline, kerosene, diesel, naphthalene, heavy oil, I guess. Yeah, heavy oil, diesel, kerosene, naphtha, gasoline, and LPG are all byproducts from crude oil. I'm also probably going to terraform. As you can see, I've done a lot of terraforming. For one, you know, this used to be a mountain area, if so yeah, I've done a lot of terraforming. You know, this entire thing down here is actually just like hollow, so you know, this is just yeah. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to... That is a lot of mobs on my roof. I gotta light that roof up. But I'm thinking I'm going to terraform from here maybe and kind of curve it out to attach these 2 points. So, oops, okay. So I'm thinking we'll kind of like curve it from here over to here. Make it even more attached ground. So you'll see once I've finished it, but... Take a good look of how it looks right now, because it's going to look completely different when I'm done. Well, my work is done, and the terraforming has been completed. As I said, it's going to look a lot different, and I think it is. I don't think I did that bad of a job either underwater. You know, maybe it's not the best, but if we come over here... land, we have our little kind of setup over here. So what we have is I have this pipe that's coming all the way from underground all the way down there. So that's, yeah, it's a very long pipe is the gist of it. It is long. Here we're gonna have our distillers. So if I actually look into this, so this is the distiller, and it has multiple outputs. So I thought, you know what, we're gonna have 2 since we're gonna have a lot of oil. I'm gonna put blaze heaters under them. So it'll be 4 blaze and 4 blaze. And we'll have to power those probably through coal. So we're gonna have blazes under there. We're gonna have these. These things are super tall. 14 blocks tall. And then it has 6 outputs. So it has 6 different byproducts. So we have 6 tanks that we will use. So the plan is to have these 2. The oil will come in from here, then the byproducts will come out on a kind of pipeline, and they'll come out and they go whoop first, whoop second, whoop third, whoop fourth, whoop 5, whoop 6th. But yeah, for right now, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and all the other fun stuff. And in the next episode, I will be starting our oil refinery adventure. Woo! So it'll probably be like just a terrible build to start with, just so then we can actually like get into the oil refinery and getting the fuel and all that. But I'll slowly add on to it in my own time, just so then you know, it looks like an actual refinery and will actually kind of be nicely made. I feel like something's watching me. You guys ever feel like that? You ever feel like someone's like behind you? I don't know. I just feel like there's someone behind me, like all the time. Somebody's watching me. I don't know. It's weird. Weird. Anyways, I'm gonna end this episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. Bye.